Maddie Wants New Clothes. Chapter 2. The End of My Rope. My dad is so insensitive. He told me I was making a fuss about nothing, and you can't imagine what he made me wear. The minute I stepped into the schoolyard, the nightmare began. "Hi, flowerpot!" That was Sebastian, the little dandy. He always has trendy new clothes. He looks like a "Hi, Christmas tree." So there, you spoiled brat. But it didn't make me feel any better. Guess what my father pulled out of the laundry basket? Striped tights. With my flowered shirt. The look was, "It's terrifying," supplied Alexander. "It's electrifying," added Julian. "When you look at her, you get a kind of shock." They edged away from me as if I had lice. I was all alone in the middle of an empty space. Everyone must have been looking at me. And the worst of it, too, was my shirt was too short. My bum showed. I hate my bum. It looks like two balloons stretching out the stripes of my tights and making them turn pale in shame. Yikes. They were my friends from my gang. I couldn't avoid them all day long. I might as well get it over with right away. I went over to them, hugging the side of the building. I was ready for all kinds of horrible comments. But no, nobody said a word. Maybe they were in shock. An electric shock, I suppose. Their lips were squeezed tight, and their eyes stared straight ahead like little electric sockets. But that didn't last long. "Why are you wearing a Halloween costume?" "You look like a giant doll." "Are you disguised as Miss Spiegel? If you were going to make fun of the teacher, you should have told us." I couldn't stand it anymore. They were so mean. Worse than Sebastian. With friends like them, I certainly did not need enemies. For a moment, I felt as if time was standing still. I looked at each one in turn. I was so mad at them. Nicholas, whose dad runs a corner store, always stuffing his face, but he stays as skinny as a celery stick. Patrick, the tough guy. He's big and strong and so sure of himself. He can dress however he likes. Nobody would dare make a comment. Clementine, little Miss Perfect, so delicate. She can wear anything and everything looks good on her. But nobody notices her. She's such a mouse. But everyone notices me, especially today. I could feel tears gathering at the edge of my eyes. "Maddie!" The little mouse sounded sorry. "We didn't mean to hurt your feelings. We were only kidding around." I felt a slap on my back. That was Patrick's way of comforting me. "Hey, you're not going to cry, are you, swellhead?" "Want some chocolate?" offered Nicholas. "Chocolate's good for whatever ails you." I took a piece of chocolate. It went down as smooth as velvet and warmed my heart. I was with my friends. "Do you want to tell us what's wrong?" Clementine asked. I told them what had happened at breakfast, only slightly exaggerating the unspeakable behavior of my father and brothers. My friends were appalled. "That's what happens in large families," Nicholas remarked, tearing open a bag of chips. "But I don't see what you can do about it, unless you want to have your brothers and sisters bumped off." "That wouldn't solve my present problem," I said gloomily, helping myself to a few chips. "Here, wear my jacket." For once, I was glad Patrick was so big. His jacket covered up my bum. "You can keep it until tomorrow." "Maybe your parents will figure out that you need some new clothes." "Not likely," said Clementine. Parents rarely pick up on our messages. However, there is a more persuasive method if you're willing to take desperate measures. Oh, I am. Never would I have dreamed that Miss Perfect could think up such a devious plan. Even I could never have thought of it.